Alright, there is a big update coming. The trophy season is getting reworked, so there are a lot of things that are new that will happen. We're getting 50 tiers, but the max tier will be at 1000 trophies. I'm not gonna cover all of these things. You can check out other videos by other people. I'm not gonna cover that. I'm sure you already know about it. If you don't, go watch that first. But I just had some critique and I just wanted to talk to y'all about this because it is very, very bad for the game. At least it looks like it. Maybe everyone is just crying and they're saying they will quit the game, but they won't actually do it. I don't know. But what I wanted to say is that there are a couple of problems, alright? For starters, all of your ranks that you have ever achieved before the update are gone, except for rank 35. You will just show them off with a prestige badge, so mine will say 2 because I have 2 rank 35s. And I'll get a pin. Yeah. If you have 10 or more rank 35s, then you get a title. And there will be more numbers that will show up when you have that season prestige. Everything below rank 35 will be gone. So you have pushed for absolutely nothing because these ranks are gonna be completely useless. That is not very motivating for anyone. So let's say you have been pushing your main brawler. Let's say your main brawler it is Hank, alright? It is Hank. Your main brawler is Hank. And you have been trying to get him to rank 30 for such a long time. And finally, after like a year of pushing, you made it. You're so happy, but unfortunately, that rank 30 that you have achieved, that you're so proud of, is just gonna get removed. I mean, you'll still have it, but the max tier will be tier 50. And tier 50 is going to be a lot easier to get than your rank 30 right now. It just feels way less impressive when you hit it. This is very demotivating for a lot of players. And a ton of people are also saying like, oh, I'm gonna quit. It's just not worth it anymore. All of my old progress, the 7 years or 6 years, however long you've been playing, that you put into the game are just gonna get removed. If you don't have a rank 35, well, then you just got screwed. That's just how it is. You don't get a pin, you don't get anything for the ranks you had before. Nothing. You can't even look at the old ranks you had because eventually you'll push everything to rank 50 or tier 50 is gonna be. But you know, you can look at that, but it doesn't feel the same because the new 1000 trophies is gonna feel so much easier. I think. At least that's what they said, right? So it just feels way less impressive. Now, how could you still keep that feeling of all of those ranks you've had? Well, let's say there is, when you go to someone's profile, right, there is a nothing right now. There's nothing. Here you can see a legacy tab. If you tap on this little icon here, you will go to the profile of the player before the update happened. So here you could see, I mean, I couldn't really edit it right now, but you could see every brawler that they ever had at their highest trophies ever. So that way you can just show off your entire account before the update. All of the ranks you've had, they will be there. And of course you have the main profile. So the profile that you have right now. And then the profile that you had before the update. So we're just gonna call that the legacy profile. You can show that off to everyone. And that's really cool. That way you can still flex your old ranks and nothing is going to waste basically. So that rank 30 Hank you got, you can still show it to people. Look, I got this rank 30 Hank before the update. Isn't that cool? A lot of people are unhappy with this, and especially the people who put a lot of effort into grinding those ranks. This would probably be the only way you can still show it. I'm not sure. You have sites like Brawlify, like Brawl Time Ninja. You can see your all-time highest trophies. I'm not sure how that will look. Maybe that will also become different, but I mean the stats are still there. So if you want to screenshot all of your old ranks, or if you want to get like a Discord bot which you can use to make a little picture of your account before the update happened, which you can still show to people, this is probably the last resort if you still want to show your ranks. So you're just gonna have to look for a server with a brawl bot. My server does have one, so subtle plug, so link in the description. But yeah, you can use that and you can still make a picture of your account if you want that, but you know, that is an option. I think the update itself is gonna be really good though. There's gonna be a lot more progression, I hope at least. It seems as if the rewards will mostly be cosmetics, and I'm not gonna lie, that might be good, but the new players, they really need progression. I think most ladder warriors already have everything max level, so progression wouldn't do too much for them, but for the casuals, it still would be nice. But as we can see here, the rewards are pretty good if you reach 3,000 trophies. And how easy is it gonna be to get 3,000 trophies? Look, right now, if you hit like 3,000 trophies overall, then you don't really have any incentive to play anymore, because you already get the big box, or the ultra box is called. It's a cool box, but if you still want to keep your players playing after they hit 3k, there has to be more. So my plan for that was to actually just increase ranks to go on for infinite. If you hit max tier, that will be like tier 50, you could still keep going. So for every like 20 trophies, you get to tier 51, tier 52. They will still be the same color as max tier, but you can still increase something. So it will still be worth it to play. Because now there will be a separate line between people who will push a brawler as high as possible and people who will push a brawler as high as possible and get on their leaderboard. People who get on the leaderboard, they are on the leaderboard. So yeah, they're on the leaderboard. Yeah, that's all there is to it. You're on the leaderboard. It's cool though, you can show it off to people, but the people in between, like who just push for 3,000 trophies, people who want to grind above 3,000 trophies but don't really have an incentive to play anymore because they're probably not going to be on the leaderboard, they would still have like something to grind for to just increase your rank on every single brawler. So there won't be like an end point where, you know, the old end would be rank 35. If you had a brawler at like max mastery and a rank 35, there will be no more reason to play that brawler. If you increase those ranks that you can get to just infinite, then look, you could be walking around with a rank 69 Hank. Because you reached, I don't know how many trophies, maybe like 1,600 trophies on Hank. But you're not on leaderboard, because the leaderboard you have to be like at 2k. Let's say that. You still push really high, but there will still be a little bit of a gap, you know? These are just some improvement things, I'm not sure. Maybe they're good, maybe they're not, but just let me know what you think. I do kind of like the new update. I think it's gonna be pretty fun, you know? Seeing ranks increase way faster is gonna be more motivating, and you get more rewards, which is also really nice. But the old progression is all just gonna get wasted. All the ranks you had, they're just gone, and that just doesn't feel right. You can't just take everything away from the people that they have been holding on to for like 7 years now. I just don't think it's the right play to just remove everything that we had. Like, if you have every brawler at tier 50, then it's kind of done. Unless you want to push leaderboards, unless you want to push for 3,000, but you have to do that every single season. And I mean, yeah, they said it would be grindy, but I think this is gonna be the same thing with Mega Pig. It was really fun and exciting at first, but now everyone is just like, okay, well, another month of Mega Pig. They're just not too into that. The win streak is gonna be for individual brawlers. So if you want a high win streak on your account, because that's still gonna show, I think, go push it right now. This is the only time you can push it. Afterwards, there will only be win streaks for individual brawlers, so I'm gonna get back to grinding. I'm at 222 right now. I gotta go for 1,000, so yeah, this is gonna take a little while, but I have 2 weeks left, and so have you. So if you want to push a high win streak, now is the time. Of course, you can still get like a really high win streak on one brawler, but you won't see big numbers as 1,000 or, you know, the world record right now. Let's take a look. So Perry has the highest win streak right now. He is at a grand total of 4,187. That is never ever gonna be broken, so that's really cool. But if you also want a high win streak, you gotta push right now. So go for a funny number, go for like 69 or something if you don't have too much time, but just try your best. Drop a couple of brawlers and you'll be fine. Yeah, wish you all best of luck. These were my takes on this new update. I don't know if you guys enjoyed it, but you know, huge shout out to my channel members and to everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to sub, and I'll see you in the next one.